Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, it's Terry Bontemps. I'm going live. Just want to let you guys know that on October 5th, I'm going to be launching my digital course. It's called Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. It's all about buying notes, something I've been doing since 2001. I finally got this thing developed after all these years, and I tell you what, I'm super excited about it. And what I want to do is let you guys know that when I launch on October 5th, the course is going to be $1,495 for group coaching. You sign up before October 5th, it's going to be $1,495, but I'll give you one-on-one coaching with me 2 times a week, 8 times a month, 100 times in a year, plus you get the full course that I personally worked on and developed. Let me go ahead and get you guys started on what I'm offering you, okay? Do you want to help people that are in foreclosure keep their home instead of losing the banks? Everything you need to be a successful note buyer, helping these homeowners in foreclosure keep their homes, I've developed it and put in. We help you keep your home portion of this manual. And what that is the marketing that I use. It's the ads, it's the signs, it's the letters. We got testimonial letters in here from homeowners that I work with across the United States to help you market, to get people that are in foreclosure to call you so that you can keep your home. Next, what is note buying? Okay, note buying is going to go into the description of what it is to buy notes. What are notes? How do you buy them? Where are they located? What's the difference between a note, a landlord, and a flipper? It's all explained in what is note buying. So there's 8 different manuals that I have for this course, okay? And then forms and documents, okay? These are the forms that I've used as a note buyer across the United States, and the forms that you're going to have to become familiar with when you start dealing with banks. Okay, I've put all the forms that I've used since 2001 inside this manual right here. Next, the KPIs. I love the KPIs. The KPIs are the data. It's the information that you need to know if you have a good deal or not. So I'll just give you guys a little quick sneak preview. When you invest in notes, you have to know your total profits. You need to know your total investment. So again, you can analyze to make sure the deal is good or not. You also need to know the return on your investment. You need to know the time it's going to take to get your investment back. Well, what's the payback period, Terry? And if you notice, you see these graphs from actual deals that me and my students have done. So I've been able to keep all that information, compile it so that you can look at this thing crystal clear. Okay? Your profit margin percentage. That's something that you've got to look at. Well, what's the return on my investment? What's the time to get that investment back? That's interesting. These are all things you got to know. I got probably about 8 of them. Does the property have equity? And then how much on the dollar are you spending to buy that real estate? Here's one that I really love. We look at the multiples. If you invest, what multiple are you going to get in return? You'll see the 44%. Again, one of my students invested $1, but they got an increase of 44%. Whoa! They increased their money, multiplied it 44 times, you guys. That's what that graph will show you. Next, the documentary. The documentary is basically what I've done is for COVID-19. I've looked at it. I was in buying notes in 9/11. I bought notes also in 2008 for the big recession. And I'm telling you, COVID-19 is a perfect time for real estate investors if you understand the distressed market. So what did I do? I decided to make a documentary. I put some videos together to help explain why now is a great opportunity for you to be dealing with homeowners in foreclosure that are facing death, debt, divorce, and distress because of COVID-19. They don't want their real estate. So you got to have a program to be able to approach them and respect what they're going through. Maybe you can buy their house. Maybe you can help them keep their home. Maybe they'll give you house. So right now, COVID-19 is the way for you to make money and build wealth if you're a real estate investor. And what you're going to do is watch this documentary, watch these videos so you can see how I've worked on this project. Next, I got a 5-day Build Your Wealth Challenge, buying notes from banks during COVID. Again, that's going to start on October the 5th. I'm going to spend 5 days with you, training you, going through this process. I'm giving you the framework that I use for this time. COVID-19 is a perfect time if you've been dealing with, if you're going to be dealing with owners in distress. I call them the 6 Ds, okay? Next, 40,000 profit in 1 hour. Okay, and what that is, it's an actual breakdown of a deal that I bought from the bank. I bought a second mortgage for $10,000. It was owed $40,000. I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process, what actually happened on that deal, so you can see it start from A to Z. Again, 40,000 profit in 1 hour. There's 2 manuals that go with that. Okay, next I've got some bonuses. Some bonuses that I throw in. Start here is I'm going to give you 2 calls a week. I'm on the phone with you personally. If you enroll before October 5th, I am on the phone with you personally 2 times a week, 8 times a month, and 100 times in a year, working with you personally one-on-one with this program with me as your coach. I've been at this since 2001, working with homeowners all across the United States, buying notes from banks, and to have me work with you one-on-one, that's an incredible deal that I'm throwing in on this program, because you gotta have it. You're gonna need me to mentor, coach you, train you, and support you 100% so you can navigate in this COVID-19 pandemic. Next, I've got a PowerPoint presentation that you're going to get. This PowerPoint presentation is for when you start working with private lenders and you need to raise money to fund your note deals. So take a look at the beauty of that presentation. Look at that. It is beautiful. And I'm going to work with you, go through this with you one-on-one so you can present your deals, your note deals, to investors so that they can help you fund your deals. If you have no money, or if you buy multiple deals and you don't have enough money to fund it, you're going to need private lenders. So I'm going to walk you through that also. Next, I've got a Excel spreadsheet. This is how you calculate your profits. Okay? That's how you calculate your profits. You input the information into this spreadsheet. You enter your price that you would like to offer the bank, and at the bottom it'll tell you your interest rate return and the amount of money you're spending on a dollar to buy that note. So again, I bought this note for 10 grand, okay? My interest rate return when I got payments was 54%, and I bought that note for 25 cents on the dollar. This software helps you understand how to look at the numbers, okay? Then I also have a handout. This is what you hand out to real estate investors that come to your event. You got your PowerPoint presentation that you've given them and shown, and then they say, hey, look, can you give us a handout? Take a look at this handout, you guys. That is beautiful. I'll show you another couple pages. Again, this is all included. I've already done all the work for you guys. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I tell you, I'm excited about this, you guys, simply because it's taken me quite a while to compile all the information to finally get somebody to help me build this out. And I've tried before, but didn't have any luck. So I'm super excited. That's why I'm launching again on October 5th. Okay? How about the proper video that you can build to show that you will help people keep their homes? Okay? And that's what this is, the Keep Your Home program. This young lady really breaks down the conversation that you need to have with homeowners in foreclosure. And I'm telling you, if you see it, you're going to go, wow, you would want to work with this person. So again, you're going to watch this video. I'm going to work with you one-on-one so you can understand the mentality that's needed in order to work with people that are dealing with distress, debt, and divorce. Again, next, in I think it's 2001. In 2001, I bought a note, and I was talking to the person that I bought the note from, and he says, Terry, You know, I've had 150 or so letters and marketing pieces that investors have sent me. And I said, where do you have them at? He says, well, I got them in a shoebox. I said, well, I'd like to have them. So he gave them to me, and what I did, I put them into this booklet so you can see over 150 different approaches that investors have used to get the attention of people that were in default, in foreclosure. You get that included with my course also. Okay, next you got another piece of software that I developed. It's called Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. And that is an app that I developed that teaches you 11 ways to make money with a house. And one of the ways is buying the note. So that's one piece of software. Then I have another piece of software that's called Note Buying App. It's on the Apple Store. It's only for Apple. And it's called Note Buying App. It's called Note Buying App. Okay. And again, it has all of the information that I use as a note buyer. Right now, it's not live, but the information is still good. When I first developed that app, what you could do, it developed a spreadsheet that you could send to someone with all the numbers, the data, the information. You can send it right to their smartphone. It currently does not work, but I still use that, okay, again, as information that will help you understand this note business. So who is this guy, Terry Bontas, you guys may be asking? Well, what I do is I help you make money, build wealth, get rich, and be a real estate millionaire. I had to sit down, think really hard, and write about what it is that I do, what I can bring to the table, that I'm a leading expert in my niche, which is buying second loans from banks. I am helping homeowners facing foreclosure keep their homes, and I've been investing in real estate for over 40 years. I've invested in 6 different states. I've invested in Arizona, California, Nevada, Illinois, New York, and Florida. So here's how I'm going to help you achieve the American dream. I'm going to provide the financial empowerment, financial literacy, and the financial education training to help you learn about cash flow, real estate, finance, building wealth, estate planning, and debt-free living through books, videos, challenges, and live streaming. Financial literacy is the ability to understand numbers and basic principles of real estate investing and finance. Real estate is the greatest wealth builder of all time. More millionaires have been created from real estate than any other industry. I have real estate software, games, and mobile apps that I've developed for iOS and the Android smartphones that educates adults, children about real estate investing and financial concepts in business. I've developed and created these products so that I can teach people how to increase, multiply, and have their money work hard for them instead of them working hard for money. Financial education is the key to financial success, especially in today's world. It's extremely important that you learn about investing, real estate, home ownership, income producing property, and how to build wealth. The reality is this, you guys, nobody's going to get ahead getting paid by the hour. That's living paycheck to paycheck. You have to have equity in something, real estate, income producing property, intellectual property, and or a business to have any chance of having any wealth. It's just like the equity in our homes. We have equity in our homes. And when we have that equity, and when that appreciation goes up, that's really where the majority of wealth is across the country. For people working by the hour and they don't own a home, they need to figure out how to get ownership and equity. This is the only way to close the income equality wealth gap in this country. This is what I do. I will teach you about equity, intellectual property, ownership of your own business, your own homes, and income producing real estate so that you can make an impact financially on you and your family's life so that you can live the life you truly deserve. And that's free of financial limitations so that you can have more abundance and prosperity in your life. In order for you to build and have wealth, you have to know how wealth is built, and the predominant way that wealth is built in this country is by owning real estate. Unless you grew up around business, investing, property ownership, and real estate, you have probably never been taught about how to achieve the American dream. This is what I do. This is what I teach. This is what I bring to the table as your real estate mentor, coach, and trainer, and I support you 100%. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Feel free to call me at 916-470-3869. And again, I'm pre-launching my digital course, you guys. I'm so excited that we got it down now to 8 different manuals, okay? 8 different manuals. We got a challenge that I'm gonna be having on October 5th. Again, once I launch, the price of the course is $1,495, and it will be a group session. It will be where I go in, I work with many to one, and I'll work with you for a year, okay? I'll have 2 calls a week, 8 calls a month, and that'll be 100 calls in a year that I personally work with that group of students for $1,495. And what I'm offering to you today is, for $1,495, you will get me one-on-one, not in the group. If you sign up before October 5th, you'll get me one-on-one, 2 times a week, 8 times a month, 100 times a year to personally work with you. Now again, I'm doing this as a pre-launch, an early bird special. I'm letting you know we probably got another couple of weeks. I just got the prints of my course. I'm super excited. I'm letting you guys know right now, hey, Terry Bontemps has got some big plans to teach this course and how it will work during COVID-19. Right now, there's homeowners that are not able to make their payments. You could possibly help them keep their home. There's landlords that are not getting their rent from tenants because of the moratorium. Okay? Those people are the people we should be working with as investors to build wealth and prosper during COVID-19, plus to do a great public service. You're going to do a great public service by helping these families keep their homes. I think it's the greatest program. I think it's the greatest program out here, and not a lot of people are talking about how to deal with people in distress. How do you work with people that are dealing with death, debt, divorce, and distress, so that you can make some dollars? You got to get a discount on the property so that you can make dollars. So, hey, this is Terry Bontemps. I'm wishing you success, wealth, health, and happiness, and prosperity. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to call me at 916-470-3869. This is the pre-launch, baby. This is the pre-launch. Terry Bontemps is letting you guys know, okay, that you can get it at a discount before I launch on October 5th. And if you haven't registered, go to buildyourwealthchallenge.com. Buildyourwealthchallenge.com. That's my 5-day free wealth building challenge where I'm going to teach you about this note business. We're going to talk about these homeowners in foreclosure. We're going to talk about dealing with COVID and how you can build wealth and prosper doing this epidemic. So again, I've been at this since 2001. I went through the 9/11 bombings, okay, because I'm dealing with distressed property owners. I was buying their loans from banks in 2001. I went through the Great Recession in 2008, buying loans from banks. Here we are in 2020, okay, and we're dealing with an epidemic called COVID, and I'm trying to teach real estate investors how to prosper, how to build wealth, become a millionaire by helping homeowners, by having a great heart, a heart-centered movement that helps homeowners facing foreclosure keep their homes, or you can buy their homes, or they may end up giving you homes. So you guys have a great day. Again, I'm super excited. We're launching on October 5th, and I just kind of went through a preview of this course that I have. It's called Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. Hey, you guys have a good one. I'll see you on the other side.